Yo, bartender.
Bar's closed.
Hey, yo, bartender, what's good, man? Let me get a drink, man. Let me get a shot.
Hey, man, I know you just pulled up to the bar, but we closed.
Come on, man. You gotta be able to give me a shot, man. Come on.
You look like you need a drink, man, but I hate to tell you this, man. We about to close.
So you mean to tell me all these people out here, they got drinks and they got shots, but I can't get nothing. The bar closed that soon?
Okay, man, I don't know what else to say. I got this shorty half my age at the crib, and I'm trying to get to it. But last call was 10 minutes ago.
You know what? It's alright. Don't even worry about it. Don't worry about it.
All right. Tell you what, I'm gonna get you one drink, cause it look like you need it.
One drink? I can do one drink. I can do one drink, cause I really, yeah.
Hey, man, anything, man. Look like you got a lot on your mind and you need a friend right now. Pour it on me. Ain't no last calls here.
Bar Talk with Jay.
All right, welcome to Bar Talk with Jay.
Welcome.
One of the things I want to brought you by is Dispose LLC. This is a garbage company I've been with for a long time, but one of the things I want to do is do some things for you to get that trash away from you that coronavirus be saying, come get me. Well, I don't want you to catch it. I want to get that trash away, so all you got to do is give me a call. So all I want you to do is go to the website and pull up Dispose LLC, and you will be able to see all the great trucks we got. It's a front load and it's a roll off, and then you can see all the things I got different sizes. I got a 20 yard, I got a 30 yard.
Yeah.
40 yard is going to be too big for your home, but I'll tell you what, if you don't understand what you really need, just give me a call, because a 25 probably work better for you. Some people wouldn't tell you that, but I'll tell you because I want to give you customer satisfaction. So give us a call at Dispose LLC. All right, now I got to get back with the person who's rocking with me for just 5.5 years and more. Craftmatic, how you doing tonight, big baby?
Doing lovely, Smooth J.
Man, when I tell you, man, you always come up in this bad boy with a smile.
Lovely, man. I'm always doing lovely. Working hard, got a few problems, but not too many bags. I'm just grinding, man, loving life, taking every day, we've seen so many people just falling off, man. In the last 2 years, we've all seen lots of people just pass away.
Yes,
some young people.
That's true.
And, I wonder if they were really enjoying their life, or were they just grinding through the struggle and not really caring for themselves. I figured out a balance on how to work hard and how to take good care of myself. Wow. So I'm doing lovely, man.
I'm loving your balance. And one of the things I can tell you, half of them live scared.
Yeah.
So once you get that fear out you and start living, you'll find out you'll live differently.
Yeah.
Now, next to you, I got my man, J.D. Styles. Now, this man right here is giving me my looks, all right? He knocks a lot of things out for me. How you doing tonight, big dog?
I'm cooling, man. It's a pleasure being here. It's an honor being in the midst of brothers who's like-minded.
Oh,
yes.
See, that's a hell of a compliment. Thank you, my brother.
Thank you.
Now, behind the scenes that we can't really see, but we got a voice tonight that's going to be doing a little bit more talking, because this topic is going to be on that end. She don't know, but she go ahead. Queen Anonymous, how you doing tonight?
Blessed love, peace and blessings to all. Thank you.
Okay. Good. If y'all can't tell, yes, definitely from the islands.
Glad to have you. Yes, definitely from the islands. And we love it.
Oh, damn.
And a great way to introduce our show. This is Bar Talk with Jay. My name is Craftmatic. This is my boy Smooth J. And we are here to liberate your minds and souls with a fantastic dialogue.
Yes.
Tonight's topic is, do women cheat for the same or different reasons than men? I think we all have a lot to understand in this equation. No matter how young or old you are, we can all do some learning. And that's what I want us to do tonight in this discussion as it escalates and continues to grow, because that's what happens. The conversation just builds and builds and builds until we hit some real nuggets that make sense to all of us. And so this is an opportunity to learn and grow, and we want you to do it from right there at your seat. We certainly appreciate you folks being here tonight. Jay and I are just trying to be leaders here in our community.
Yes, we are.
And we do it by stimulating great dialogue and having everybody grow from it. So we always start the show off with a prayer.
Yeah, knock 'em out, crash.
And I got a nice little prayer lined up for us tonight. Each time I prepare a prayer, in most cases, I'll just kind of figure out what I need.
Okay.
What I would pray for, right?
All right.
And so I've laid this out, and let's just see how the Lord moves through me, okay?
Thank you.
Heavenly Father, we come to you right now just thanking you for every everything that you are in us and through us and about our lives. We give you all the praise, Heavenly Father. We are nothing without you. You are our everything. And we ask, Heavenly Father, tonight that you would increase us and that you would increase our path, that you would increase us in our faith to the point that we truly can move these mountains that are before us, Heavenly Father. We ask that you would give us an increase in life, more choices, more blessings, more achievement. We ask that you would give us an increase in our strength. Just make us bigger and bolder and better and more and healthier and smarter. Give us betterment and better actions and better thinking, more money, more time, more peace, more love. Increase our pace toward good, Heavenly Father. Make us more deliberate in our lives, minimizing our errors. Increase our ability to have dominion in this life. Give us a grateful heart and a grateful mind and the ability to know the truth in all days and all ways. Let increase in our good. Let us increase in good and decrease in our bad. Let it be real, attainable, and beautiful. We ask, Father, that you would increase us and increase our path, and that you would be here in this show with us tonight to do your good and perfect work. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen.
Amen. Ooh, did that. Ooh, touch.
You definitely did that.
Touch me.
That was powerful. Yeah, that felt good.
It should.
Listen, I'm going to tell you, when I do these prayers on Thursday, somewhere between Saturday and Tuesday, something always manifests in my life to accompany this word. Right? The word becomes the flesh. That's what we need to teach humanity. When you speak a rhema word, it shall come to pass.
Yes,
But you got to have a little belief until you see its manifestation. Right? That's where we need faith. We need faith because we're hanging on to the fact that what we just spoke is going to come to life.
That's right.
I will be healed. I will be profitable and I will prosper in this life. I will not be held back by the enemy or anything or anyone else.
Yes.
You have to demand life to be life. And that's part of the dominion that the Lord gave us. He said, speak life. Right? Speak it. We got to speak it, man. And I can go on that all day long.
And you act like I'm gonna stop you?
Yeah.
I'm feeling that, bro.
I know, Jay. Yeah,
you just don't understand. You know how many times I deal with foolish people talking foolish ways?
Yeah, Jay.
That don't speak no life into nothing.
Nothing.
But you so quick to want to know somebody else's business. You know, I'm not sick and tired. I'm hearing about Will and this stupid Chris. I hear so much. We all seen it. Why we got to keep talking about it?
Yeah.
It's better things we can be talking about.
Absolutely.
But everybody want to know what somebody brought to one table and somebody brought. But what's at yours? If you don't like what went on, can you do something better? One thing I can say, Chris Rock has made a lot of money doing his jokes, and Will has done great things in acting. But that's the only thing you want to remember, because that's where you want to keep your mind. Man, there's plenty of places we can be, but y'all want to stay right where we're, where everybody want to lead you. I don't want to stay there. I seen it. I had my own thoughts about it, and I moved on from it.
Right.
I got an everyday problem, and you worried about theirs. They got millions, and half y'all ain't got hundreds. And then you wonder why you pissed off. Because you're pissed off because you're looking at the wrong thing, and you're going to get the wrong results. But if you speak life into it and say, okay, that happened, but I want to make sure I don't want to do that. I want to do this.
Yes.
And then apply that to your life. That's called your equation. You too busy worried about how he got his.
Yeah.
That's why you will never get yours. God ain't blessing you because you ain't working. You too busy crying. Well, it ain't me. Because you ain't doing nothing to get it.
You got to go get it.
So there ain't no tears over here.
Yeah.
Wake up.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
Speak good. Yeah. Walk through the doors and make action.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You hear this?
Yeah.
Make action.
Yeah.
man.
Love one another. Talk something.
Yeah,
And if you don't want to love it, care for one another.
Yeah.
I don't hear no care.
I don't either, Jay.
All y'all hear is y'all gangsters. Everybody want to be a gangster, but don't understand the struggle.
Yeah. Got to understand the struggle.
But they gotta understand a gangster got a heart too.
What?
A big heart,
Everybody
actually.
see
A
that.
big heart. Doesn't he take care of
They got hearts, man.
They-
That's me
what?
about it. I know.
Don't
That's
they
why
take
he's so
care of
gangster.
Don't they
That's-
take
that-
care of
They
their
never,
people?
never make it gangster
That's
because
what makes
they
them
don't
gangster,
know.
because they got heart.
They serious warriors.
Yeah, definitely.
Let's move on to our quote for tonight.
What we got?
Man, y'all said so much powerful stuff right then.
Don't worry, we going back to it.
Okay, our quote for the day, put together by Barb, and boy, this is a fabulous one
Yes.
because I can't wait
Thank you,
to
Georgia.
the tail end of this quote
What we
because I got
got?
something to say on this one.
What we got?
I would like everyone to enlighten what's dark in them, strengthen what's weak in them,
Right.
mend what's broken in them, bind what's bruised in them, heal what's sick in them, and lastly, revive whatever peace and love has died in
Oh,
them.
that's beautiful. Wow. It blew me away. This one is a lifetime keeper.
That's a good bar in Macon, Georgia. You just stole the show.
Your thing, man. I love it.
I don't even think it's no words I should be able to say on this. Only thing I do is come behind it and say thank you.
Thank you.
Because this right here is profound. And
Yes.
if we can find ways to incorporate this, it's back to that whole factor of figuring out your life. You put this in there, you're gonna have a hell of an equation.
Yeah.
And you will be the perfect person that you need to be.
Yeah.
Not perfect all the way around, but you got to get things together within you for you can have that confidence. And I think this would be a nice story of success.
Yes.
I love
The way this is written, strengthen what's weak in me, and mend what's broken in me. It almost sounds like I'm reaching for something that I want to happen. Right? I wrote a 2-word statement, and it was called it was basically that our burdens are removed. Burdens removed. That's something that we really want.
Yeah.
We really would like that to happen, right? And the first question that come up in my mind when I hear this passage is, how do you do that? How do you enlighten what's dark in you? How do you strengthen what's weak in you? How do you mend what's broken in you? How do you heal what's sick in you? Nobody else knows about this thing but you. You know what your folly and your foes, and you know what's hindering you. You know what's keeping you back. You know you know how you feel. You don't feel well. You don't feel good. Something is holding you back. How do you get rid of it? How do you heal yourself?
Basically, I guess you're being honest with yourself about everything that's wrong about you. It's like if someone told you, hey, yo, you do this and that, and you don't want to see it, you got to start looking into yourself and find that there and deal with it, you know?
But you know what?
Definitely.
That's I think that's paramount. That's paramount. I was finna try to refute that, but I'm like, that can't even be refuted.
I mean, it'd be hard.
You gotta check yourself. You gotta check yourself,
Look
right?
at it this way.
That's
yeah,
the
you definitely
phenomenon.
gotta check yourself. Look at it this way. We tend to put on this facade for audiences and social media and things of that nature when we don't really understand or realize that our biggest critics are ourselves.
Yes.
Correct.
So it's like, okay, if you're putting on this facade for everybody else, then of course you're gonna believe it, and you're not gonna even look within self to challenge anything that's broken or unmended or any of that. So I think looking in the mirror and really being, like she said, being honest with self and taking self as the biggest critique, and then challenging that to where you come out with not only an honest, but it's an organic, fruitful answer. Like, listen, look into self. Look into self.
I love organic,
look at yourself.
fruitful.
Yeah.
The answer that I came up with, and I think we all would agree, is pray.
Yeah, you definitely have
right?
to do that.
And so, and this is one of those, place your burdens upon the Lord, and He'll be right there for you to heal and mend your hurts and pains. Lord, would you please enlighten what's dark in me? Lord, would you strengthen what's weak in me? See how I'm handing it over to Him? Lord, would you mend what's broken in me?
Right.
He may mend some things that I didn't know was broken, but I'm asking Him to mend. Now I'm coming from the highest authority. I'm coming from the infinite possibility of good that's going to seat me and align my whole spirit when He comes in. It's just going to mend me, right? So it's about handing it over to the Lord. And we all have those things that we sometimes don't want to face in life. Right. We have those things that we know have been holding us back. We know we have those battles in our minds about the past and about what happened with that relationship. We have these, hurts in our spirit about what happened in life, the business ventures and all that stuff. You can't deal with that by yourself.
All right.
All the assessment in the world is going to make your mind bounce off the walls.
Okay.
Give it to the Lord. I'm hoping I'm helping somebody with this word now.
Definitely.
Take whatever burden you have right now and hand it over to him. We live in a spiritual world. You can hand it over to him by just telling him to come to your rescue, telling him to fix it, telling them to heal, telling them to mend your broken heart, your broken life, your broken relationships. Tell him, and he'll fix it.
And I want to add, because what you said is profound. What I want to add is also speak it. So to fix all broken is not claiming and accepting which is broken that you know of. I want you to say it. Because you have to acknowledge your faults. You gotta acknowledge. See, to fix all is still quiet.
Yes.
I want you to say it.
Yes.
Because you need to recognize the faults that you have.
Yes.
You need to recognize the things that's coming up against you. So when you pray it, you have to speak it.
Yes.
Because that way it's an acknowledgement to him that you know what's going on.
Yeah.
And then he can fix some of the things that you don't know.
And listen, that's boy, it's so profound. I know we gotta go here in a second, but
No.
that's the whole premise of confession, right? Yeah. How can you go forward and relieve these bags if you don't let them go? Right. That means you have to acknowledge to the Spirit, to God, and usually that Spirit will come through a man, but you acknowledge that I was wrong. I haven't been doing right. I haven't been giving my best. Lord, I don't know how to do it. I don't know how to give my best, but I want you to help me give my best.
That's accountability at its finest.
Right? Lord, I've been not eating right, and I've been taking care of myself, and I don't know what it's going to take for me to get better at that, but I need you to help me get better at taking care of myself. Lord, I've been struggling with maybe cursing, or I've been struggling with lust, or I've been struggling with spending too much money and not being able to manage my money or my time, and somehow life is just getting away from me. Can you help me with that? Can you help stop that bleeding? Can you clog that hole? Patch that hole that's going on in my life. When you hand it over to him, he will be there to fix it. And boy, ain't nothing much more to say than that.
That's the best way to go to break. What you talking?
My goodness, it is time for us to go to break. And man, that first segment went so fast.
You did that.
I want to thank you folks again for being here. I hope you are enjoying the show. We're going to come back and just crush the topic like you would not believe.
Say it, claim it.
In the way that we do. And so you folks stay tuned. We're going to be right back with more Ball Talk with Jay right after this.
Understand that Minecraft clip. Stop playing music, and we need to start playing on your mind. One of the things we do is we bring topics for us to have a discussion, and then the mental healing happens on the break, because you got to take time to digest all what goes on. And while you're digesting, we hitting you in the middle. The mental is gonna get you there, and our whole thing is to keep you right there. That's why it's called Bar Talk with Jay. I might talk a little bit of crap, but my man gonna talk a lot of mental. And hopefully we can make a better formula that can make you understand what you're going through and make life better for you.
Yes.
Because everybody want to ask me questions about heaven and hell. It's going to be on the decisions you choose to make.
Yeah.
And I want you to choose a heavenly decision than a hell decision. If you don't know the difference, scorn somebody and they're going to tell you, you're going to find out what hell is quick.
Right.
Okay? Well, my whole thing is before they have to go that evil, let's talk about that heaven we can be.
Yeah.
That means I don't have to mess you over, and you can speak words into me. You can encourage me. I can encourage you. That's living within the heaven.
Yeah.
And I always watch people live within the hell, because that's what we talk, but that ain't where we gotta stay.
Yeah.
That's Bar Talk with Jay. Just a quick brief.
That's good, Jay. You know what you said is profound, because it kind of reminded me of all this, Chris Rock, Will Smith stuff. That it took people's minds to hell. It took, people are thinking about shit they ain't supposed to be thinking about.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They all in other people's lives and what they doing and what they're not supposed to be doing. It was a major world distraction. Yeah.
But we ain't get
And think about how many people gonna get in trouble because they slapped a reporter. Or because they slapped the damn, the talk show host.
The only thing I can tell you, half the people ain't got the money that they got.
Yeah,
so before you make that decision, just think about it, okay? Because it's gonna be a very costly thing.
Yeah.
You lawyered up.
You know,
But listen.
before they sue you, you could get shot, killed, stabbed. There's a
All
lot
that.
of things that I don't want to see happen to
Listen.
you before you go do something like that, thinking you're gangster.
I'm still waiting to see how Chris Rock gonna respond. I'm got a concern. He too quiet. You know?
I ain't even concerned on his because he gonna handle his.
The quiet
'Cause I
man
gotta
is the
handle
one
mine.
the quiet man is the one you got to worry about, though.
All day long.
He ain't saying nothing, you know. All right, let's jump into the topic for tonight, and let's see if we can do this some justice.
I'm gonna try.
Do women cheat for the same or different reasons than men?
Well, before all the haters jump in here and think this is going to be all on the negative, before we figure out why anybody cheats and do anything, we trying to educate because we know it happened.
Yeah.
So before all my haters hit me about why you keep going to the negative, listen, these are topics that's already out there on Facebook. I'm willing to talk about it. So please don't bring your hatred over here.
Yeah.
We want to educate you on the fact that this keep on happening. Stats is proving it. And then you want to act like it's not. And that's the problem.
Yeah, that's the problem.
That's the number one reason why I bring some things that can see kind of the same and raunchy, but we still doing the same raunchy things. And we do something better.
And I'm going to tell you, if this subject interests you, just know that last week we told a man's ass up.
We certainly did.
We talked about unfaithful men last week, and it was a great show. You should go back and take a look at it for you folks who might want to know more about what we said. It was a fabulous show. We really did that subject some justice. So yeah, y'all, keep your opinions to yourself. We're just trying to liberate our minds right here. Do women cheat for the same or different reasons than men?
Ooh, wait, that's a deep conversation right there. Cause
yes and no, right?
I definitely want to say, ladies first. My chivalry stuff. So if you wanna chime in real quick, cause I got a definitely deep understanding of that.
Oh yeah, this is about y'all.
Give me the floor, man.
You're a woman. We need a woman.
I gonna say this.
What's that?
First and foremost, a woman shouldn't cheat. What are they cheating for?
Okay.
That's the question you're asking. Why a woman cheat? Would they cheat for the same reason as a man? A woman not no man no. You understand? A woman have a whole different utensil down there. You understand? And it goes a different way. You know what I'm saying? And then the waist can be in that thing there, like that there. So you're gonna go out there as some people say emotional reasons. If it's so emotional, get out of the season. You know what I'm saying? So some people say because sexual reasons and the man that don't whatever, but you was with him for so long. So then the third thing is some like the money. I got to say that because if a man don't have less money and the other man got more money, she tired of living in poverty, or she tired of living like this, she want her things done, she want her hair done, she want this and the glamour. You know what I'm saying? But me strictly like this. I'm gonna say this. If a woman have a cheat, you need to get out the door, the man. Because me, I a different type. I don't think I want to be with my man and then I'm being with the next man and then go sleep with my man again. That conscious sleep would kill me, my son.
Okay, but everybody don't feel like that.
That's
You're from the islands.
No, ain't that. It's just a different woman like that in the
there's a
U.S.
sacredness to her that she holds on to.
If I check for my man, right? The biggest betrayal is gonna be with the next man, right?
Right.
And then listen now. Not only if I'm just sitting there talking and flirting with a man, I sharing my body that I give with my man to another man. Why,
listen. Okay, listen.
I can't get that back.
Okay, watch it. I think that's preposterous to do that. I think that's violating.
That's terrible.
Someone's spirit. That's terrible, right?
That's
a
ultimate,
horrible thing.
Wait.
To have
the biggest betrayal for a woman to do to a man.
That's you got a relationship going on.
Where y'all living?
Hold on now.
You got a relationship going on. Go and finish it.
We're talking about you got a relationship going on here.
Right.
I'm working toward coming together with you, and you working toward coming together with me.
Correct.
And whether we just got started a month or two ago, or whether we've been together for 10 or 20, 30 years, that we're supposed to be working toward one another. Now, if you don't like me so much that you want to disrespect me and our relationship and our family and go outside of the house, that's horrible. That's a bad thing, right?
Yeah.
So, but because so many people are cheating, we would have to suggest that so many people are reaching the level of frustration where it causes them to cheat.
Something like that, yeah.
Right? We got to put the frustration causes the cheating, right? And so there are high levels of frustration. I like what you said. One is emotional.
Emotional.
She's not getting the attention that she needs.
Yes, she might feel so. Like
He doesn't talk to her properly or respectfully or lovingly.
Mental abuse and serious.
Emotional may also be just just a hold and a touch. He doesn't caress me. He doesn't put his hand on me when he doesn't sleep next to me at night. He always wants to come to bed real late and get into bed and don't touch me and da 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 da. That's emotional. Her spirit is not being cared for. Yeah, right? And that's a difficult one for men to satisfy, I'll be honest with you, but we'll talk about that. The next one is sexual problems, right? That somebody ain't giving it and getting it or getting it and getting it is enough.
Well, right? Wait a minute, say that again. I was going to see if you can repeat that one.
I can't.
I was about to say, you can, you good on that.
I can't.
I'm like,
listen, somebody ain't getting somebody ain't getting it on. Somebody ain't getting it right. And so because she's not getting her switch hit, then she decides that she's gonna go ahead and hit somewhere else. Okay. Now, money. She said that could be money. She tired of living in poverty. She tired of living a weak life. She wanna go to the nice hotel. She wanna take trips. She wanna have a nice home. She wanna buy nice things. She wanna live a prosperous life. And you just, after all these years, you ain't showing her that. You won't take her out. You ain't buying her no stuff. Women like that kind of stuff. And so now here come this man. Typically, the first thing a man gonna do is reach in his pocket. He gonna take her to dinner. He gonna buy some flowers.
One can be manipulated
right?
like that.
And so perhaps it's manipulation, but the other chance is that it's just, hey, I'm just doing something nice for you. Right. And while you're doing this, here's what happens.
True. It's true.
You're doing.
She want that, and he don't give it to her. That's why she step out. You know what I'm saying?
You're doing that. He giving me flowers. And cards, and he's calling me and texting me in the morning and all kind of stuff. And you, my spouse of many years, don't even call me during the day no more. And we don't even talk no more. We don't
have to go so far in the finances. It could be someone that, like, for instance, I can go and take you to the donut shop. You feel me? And you meet at the donut, but your man don't even take you to go buy a rascal at donuts. You see me?
Right. See, and that's the
and
biggest thing.
I've been with that man for years and the thing that man that get mashed up, right? So the lady, she get tired. So this boy say, let me go take you for a coffee. And then she be like, what? I going for this coffee, and then they start talking, and then that way it go. Cause emotion, you gotta remember, all them are tied together, emotional, the touching and thing, and all of them is a one rope, So then now the man then see, and she already then talk to Baba about her problem. He gonna play on that day. He gonna play on that day. Oh, she lonely mentally. I'm gonna play on that day. When the girl I see he so kind of nice to she and talking what she want to hear, and her man don't do that day. Boom! In one private moment, there you go.
One private moment.
So at the end of the day, you think about this. It's all really mental and emotional when it's tied into a union when it comes to two people, the man and the woman.
It's mental.
So if a woman if a woman is all the way in tune with her mate, meaning that her mate has to sacrifice, submit, be willing to have an open mind, drive, dedicate, profess, protect, all of that. When it comes to a woman, then the woman is so much in tune to where she doesn't even have that thought, because at the end of the day, at the end of the work day, if there is work for the woman, because one of the things men do is supposed to work for his woman, so she can just sit back and be correct. So if the man is doing that, at the end of the workday, when the woman comes home, she's looking forward to her mate.
To see her man.
Her mate, because he's fulfilling all of these obligations. Now, on the flip side of that coin, on the flip side of that coin, you have males that provide all of these intonations when it comes to the woman. and you just have a woman that's just typically or socially or in this day and age of this genre just unsatisfied with what it's supposed to be, then I think that woman has to go within herself and figure out what her value and what her sacredness is as earth, because women are of earth, women are of the bottom line, if you will. So I mean, if a woman doesn't truly understand what her worth is, then anything is easily passed by her. She is naive in that aspect of love or of relationship or of union, because she doesn't have a general sense of worth. But if she has worth and she finds that mate that's he's firing on all cylinders. The standard for her is here, and he's doing that. He's teaching, he's professing, he's proclaiming, he's protecting, he's providing, he's doing all of these things, and he has that open mind to like really understand her emotional state in order to cater to her emotional states to where he gets what he wants, then there should be no cheating. However, there is in today's society.
Yes, it is.
This is what we deal with.
And let me tell you, if a man is pouring into a woman and she cheats, boy, does that hurt.
Oh,
either way.
And let me tell you, you ain't gotta hurt a man but once or twice, and he ain't going back there too many more times. And you wonder why men oftentimes behave the way they behave, because they get that if that happens to them a couple of times, going all in and then get their heart broken, they're not going in 3 and 4. They're going to sit on the sideline for the rest of their life. It's going to have to be a very special woman, or they're going to have had some real special healing in order to move forward with life. And just keep trying to open a door that keeps slammed in your face.
Can I have some fun tonight, y'all?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
The fun part is, I want to get away from this cheat thing, because that's the simpleness to me. But I want to go back to a part that we keep forgetting. Keep talking about the cheating, but why don't we talk about the things that make people want to flirt and get away from another person? All right? Cheating gives you a reason to leave a person, because that's just like the ultimate. All right? Let's go before that. Because there's a lot of stuff happening before a person would ever give her body to somebody else, okay?
Yeah.
And I love it when they're talking about money, all right? Because a lot of people want things quickly. And he's able to give me these things, but you don't even know that person.
Right.
You're looking at a grass, you're looking at a illusion of where you thought you should be. But so this person can give you what you want, but you ain't willing to work. So please understand, don't just say that man did it, because wait, this man has it, okay? Now I'm willing to do some things because I have it, and I've been blessed, so I don't mind doing certain things. But I'm also wondering if you understand and you can reciprocate what I'm talking about. Can you really go back to me some of the things I'm doing for you? But I'm gonna be kind-hearted and do some things on the upfront, because I didn't always have, okay? Now to her, that's who you need to be. See, this is where a lot of people get it twisted. I ain't gonna say just women, men too. You get it twisted. And this is where it need to be. Okay, this is where the game got fucked up. And I want to get it back right.
Go ahead.
A person doing some of these things does not mean that's the perfect person for you. Don't call that your Boaz. That same person can beat you and everything else to you. My whole thing is you take the same accountability as what he's given to you and understand him. And then you start making logical decisions. It ain't always going to be about money. For the fact you can't budget, don't look for a rich person to fix your non-budgeting behind. Because you're going to drive that person that can budget away. You ain't admitting your faults. You just need somebody to fix your mistakes. You got to recognize them. And then you become more complete. And then you look better to a person that looks for a person that has faults. But I don't need to have all of them on the upfront.
There you go.
So we got to take our time. I'm going to come back to it, because the bottom line to me, I want to fix a lot of problems that we keep giving other people. And women always tell me, I'm the perfect person to get married. Why you ain't looking at me? Because you ain't perfect. Ain't nothing perfect about your ass. And what you looking at ain't what I'm looking at. And if you can see what I'm looking at, you wouldn't ask me.
Whew, that's powerful. Listen, well, we got to go. We're going to be right back with more Bar Talk with Jim right after this.
man. Peace, man. Craft will get you. You know, I'm about to have some people come to the house, man. Besides this little casino thing I'm about to do. And again, if you really want to come, you got to inbox me. I can't put my address and everything out there, but I really want some people to come out, see the studio, see my people, because one thing I love my crew, and I love the energy that they have, and I want y'all to feel it. And that's going to be this Saturday from 8 to 12. And again, if you don't know me, all you got to do is inbox me. And then again, I want to get to know you, but I can't give it to everybody because everybody can't come. I am in Powder Springs, Georgia. If you're close to Atlanta, I'm about 30 minutes away. I want y'all to come out. See my crew. We all going to be here. We're going to be live and direct. We are just as funny as on air as we are off air. If you didn't know, all you got to do is call me. I'll tell you. Can't give out my number, but it's easy to find me. But I got to get back to y'all because we're going to answer some questions tonight. My barber over here said he got one for me, but I'm going to let Kraft start first. Kraft, what you want to go back with?
Let me just reintroduce the subject for our audience one more time.
Please do.
And I got I do have an observation here.
Okay.
Do women cheat for the same or different reasons than men?
Okay.
You had something to say?
Think about that. So, men cheat. I'll just give you kind of flip side of the coin real quick. Men cheat because, in my personal experience, I think that they're not getting certain things. We're simple creatures. As women are, but we kind of tend to think that they're a little more complicated than us. But men cheat for, small reasons. Appreciation is one.
Okay.
Burn our fingers to the bone, night and day, trying to provide. As simple as it may seem. When we're out in public, we protect. When we're out in public, we profess. And when we don't get that little small inclination of appreciation, then it's like, we're out, we're at the job or whatever, and a woman may say, "Ooh, your hair looks nice," or we may pick something up. She's like, "Thank you." Small touch, just that small appreciation. It lights that fire. So, on the flip side of that coin, with women, it's one of them. Again, they're simple creatures. They like the vanity. Don't hold me for that. Don't hold me for that. But vanity. So something as simple as, baby, here go, $20. Go or not, here go $20. Go get something done with yourself, or here go $50. Go get your nails done. But here, let's go get our nails done together. Let's go get a massage together. Let's go zen out together. I tend to think that women have more of a feel of being in that camaraderie or in that realm with their man than if he was just feeding them with money and going to do it by themselves. So then when they see this Jacques Cousteau or Gigolo or whatever on their field trip, then of course they're going to burden him with their problem because their man's not there to listen. Their man's not there to comfort. Their man's not there to make sure that they know that they're secure. So the differences are, minute on a minuscule level, but they are different. And with men, we deal with pride, so we need to be bigged up. We need cheerleaders. And women, they need to be held. They need, for a metaphorical speaking sense of the word, they need to be held.
Oh, I like that. I like how you came with that.
That's lovely.
That was.
I mean, that's. I'm glad I didn't make the point I wanted to make because you made it much deeper than I did.
Thank you.
I made the assessment that there were these three things that that women do cause women to cheat: emotional, sexual, and money. Right? And not necessarily money, but prosperity, right? Emotional, sexual, and money. I think men also will cheat for emotional. Men will also cheat for sexual, but men don't too much cheat for money. Men don't too much cheat. Men.
Oh, you must be. You better. They offer me the right amount. Hey, listen, I'm celibate.
Yeah,
I can sell you a bit.
You know the optimum word there? If.
You got to offer.
But you got a point. You definitely got a point.
So
offer.
I'm saying, men have two, women have those three, and I think you hit the nail on the head. Men need the appreciation and kind of the protect, right? Women need the hug. They need belonging. They need to be felt like they're a commodity. Big us up.
Commodity?
Those are the words you use.
That was dope.
Yeah, that was you used that word. Basically. Men need to be bigged up. Big your man up, make him feel like a man. Women need to be held.
Easy. That ain't nothing to do.
Women need to be held and touched, right? I like these three, and I think they all work for the emotional side.
I knew that one.
Listen, comfort, and security. those were so profound. And we know cheating is wrong, but by the time somebody cheats, they're either already gone, or they're just looking for maybe some temporary outs, right? We do know that men cheat. Men will have a fantastically beautiful home, and they will go, when Mrs. get on his nerve enough, he'll go once or twice a month, go do some, go get him some, and he'll come on home like, okay, I got another 2 weeks of staying power with me. We know that there are men who do that. We are hunters, and we're not necessarily proud of the whole idea, but that's the spirit of a lot of men. Women, it takes more. I think it takes more for a woman to cheat than it does for men. A lot more, right?
Gentlemen.
And that's one of the differences.
Time for me to play
No,
devil's
I'm
Time for me to play devil's
Man, I
advocate.
just said.
I know I'm gonna be hated. Listen, get over it. But hold on, let's just have a little bit of fun tonight, gentlemen, because I don't really care for the cheating thing. But let's just talk about the women that goes out there and marry men.
Ooh.
So we talking about this. So hey, if I'm gonna throw a knife or I'm gonna throw a rock in a glass house, I'm gonna bust every window. If I'm gonna knock it out, let's knock it out. Because again, there is people that run after this, but then you say all these men are cheating. But there's also women that look for a person to be married because it makes it more convenient because they know that person won't be able to stay, but they already know that person's committed. So they're flirting extra hard because this person already has somebody. You take that energy, extra energy, after a person that's already committed compared to a person that's single. And then we talk about the cheating. Well, hell, we got broken thoughts. It's because it's convenient. The person is single, he might ask more of me. This other one is going to give me what I need. All I need is some of that, and then he going to give me some of this, and I'm happy.
Is you going to get him out of me?
No, I mean, I want you both to come for me.
I want you,
just understand.
I'm
Just
We
understand.
understand your point.
I ain't turning my back after I slap
Right,
you.
you
Right. Because I ain't gonna turn my back, but what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna face you.
Yeah.
Because again, what I'm giving you is a reality that's more prevalent than the stuff that we talk about because we want better, but we ain't getting better, and I want to know why it's not.
Okay.
Why it's not happening?
Okay, so
Because
small,
it's
like small fraction of that. So, okay, you have women. They may be successful. They may be married, for that matter. But you have women may be successful and married in their right, but are still looking for that hunter, right? And they come across J. They come across J. They come across C. Craft. And they see they see things and they see elements in that person that they don't get in their successful marriage, because they might be a power couple. They see things that they're not getting. Right. So again, the onus falls on the man. We set a tone. We set a powerful tone when it comes to these women. Believe it or not, even though they're the backbone, and we profess all of this different structural bigging up of a man, but we set the tone. So as men, if we are giving her the just due, we are human, so we're fallible. We do have mistakes. So you're gonna have women that tend to just not get it. Just like men that tend to just not get it. But when we're doing what we're supposed to do, they're not gonna seek out the baller, the talker, the listener. They're not gonna seek those out because we're doing what we're supposed to do as men.
Okay, I gotta have some fun. Because he came for me.
No,
he came for me. I gotta come back. Now he went there. I'm gonna go there because I don't really mess with married women. Okay, but I'm gonna tell you right now, I got several women that was messing with married men. Okay. After getting with me, they left them alone.
You proved my point right there.
I want you to clearly hear me. I don't care to mess with married women. All right? And I can understand y'all all might feel that way, and I hope you do. But again, I've messed with women that was messing with married men. And when they got with me, they left that alone.
Because you educated them.
I ain't have to educate nothing. I just said what I don't do. What you tend to do is going to be on you. But one thing I don't have to do is follow you. I don't care to do that. Yeah. My whole thing is, what you chasing, what you thought you can have, You can have it with a single person. You just chose to go that other direction. When you see the opportunity that I can give you, because I'm single, you'll leave that alone, because that simpleness of what you had, I can show you more.
Bottom line, what you're doing, you're giving them exactly what their man isn't, which is the hardcore communication that they're lacking.
Right.
Now you're gonna say, is it my fault?
Deep.
No, it's not your fault. It's not your fault because you're a single man.
That's right.
You're a single man, so you're gonna give them like, oh, I don't want this, I don't want that,
Listen,
I don't want that.
I can come through and I can do things that they can't.
Yeah.
Because see, again, you limit yourself when you go certain ways.
Absolutely.
My thing is imminent.
Listen, I'm gonna tell you something.
I'm like the Matrix. I want to
this.
plug you right.
This is
Y'all ain't see that. Yeah. I'm Neo.
this is real talk. This is real talk. And Jay is talking, you know. So I know, ladies, you may not want to hear all of this sometimes, but you know, we're just talking from the heart. This isn't a bash session, right?
They have to. They gotta know.
But I can tell you, in countless numbers of rooms that I've been in with married couples, the women will not keep their eyes off of me, and we all know that.
Talk, brother.
We all know that. We
brother.
see it so much,
What?
you know. And,
Why is that though?
And I'm telling you, they'll make their way to the side of the room that you are.
Why is that though?
Listen, and see, in their mind, I think it's them flirting, right? And I think the flirt can have a small intention or a big intention, right? But I think it's about. Listen, if I got somebody else and I'm out hollering at somebody else, I'm flirting. I'm not going home with you. I ain't gonna even making my lady. I'm just flirting with you at the party, having a good time. Do I still got it? Let me see if she like me. You know what I'm saying? I need to get close and look at her. What kind of chest.
What
she
do
got,
people
whatever.
deem? What do people deem mature adult conversations? You know what I mean? Because like you say, flirting. Some women deem that cheating. Some men deem that cheating. So what do you like? Where do you create the divide? Where do you draw that line in the sand?
Can I make it real clear? If you're married and you're not in an open marriage, then it is cheating. If you're in a monogamous,
What's cheating?
Hold on. If you're in a monogamous relationship and you're doing that, you're cheating. Understand this, because you got rules.
Calling somebody.
Now, why you want to know why I date without monogamy is because at that point it's not cheating. Because again, you're openly able to do all what you want to do, and you can see where a person's at. It's up to you, and again, you don't have to stay there. But when you start off, there's no cheating. If that person talks to somebody else and flirt with somebody else, you give them every opportunity to be them, because you gotta learn them. But when you put them in a monogamous situation where you say, okay, we're being monogamous, at that point it comes with rules. No differently than marriage. Marriage has more rules that's stronger than monogamy.
You shouldn't have no text relationship with somebody you're flirting with.
Talk about it.
Hold on. No. You shouldn't be giving out nuggets.
You shouldn't be calling.
You're giving out nuggets.
You shouldn't be talking to them. You shouldn't be meeting
And
for
never
coffee.
do group. Never do
You
group.
shouldn't be.
Craftmatic, peel that onion
You shouldn't
in.
be
Peel that
sending
onion, man.
emails.
Yeah.
You don't even need to be sending
You don't need to
the
send
funniest
nothing.
You don't need to be doing funny TikTok videos
Nothing.
You don't need to be friending that person. You don't need to be
what you
friending that person.
So just don't entertain the entity at all.
If you do, you open a can of worms.
Now hold on. I'm devil's advocate over here. Devil's advocate. I'm gonna open every can I can. I do a talk radio show.
Right.
I got a business.
Absolutely.
I'm gonna have DMs, and I don't care how they look at it. But if you ain't strong enough to handle what I do, then you don't need to be messing with. My whole thing is a lot of insecurity.
You're a businessman.
Bro, listen. Hold on. How you gonna tell me I'm single?
But you can have a woman that comes into your entity as a weaker individual that wants you to be strong for them. So you have to give them that security that you're not on that.
Let me give you an example.
What kind of security can you give when you don't have it?
Hold on. Let me give you an
Nobody ever
example.
showed you.
Got a husband and wife. You in a room, husband and wife, kicking it. You run up on them, Jay. You meet them. I got a radio show. He just happened to turn slightly to the left or right. He's in a conversation with somebody else, so you end up talking to his wife. Next thing you know, you giving out call signs. The bar talk with Jay and this. Yeah, he gonna feel some kind of way. He gonna want to know what the hell going on right here. He's supposed to. You know what I mean? He's supposed to catch wind. You might trust her, but you're like, hey, if she he might not say nothing then, but she gonna bring it up. On the ride home.
At the end of the day, listen.
I saw you talking to Jay. What the hell you get his number?
I gotta do something, y'all. I don't normally do this. My daughter just walked in the room and she looked so different. That's right. My daughter just walked in the room. Y'all didn't know. She just made the bed. Pam, come on. Pam, girl, step in. We're about to end. We gotta do the end. Sit at the bar. Sit at the bar.
I'm gonna get up.
No. She go sit at the bar. She did her thing. I stopped my show for this. Stop again. Yeah, I got you. Because she my love and she my heart. You know, and again, I gotta give that to her. You know, just like I would give to the woman that's in that position in my life.
Absolutely.
I stop everything for the ones you love. Okay, and we all been doing it. You know, we wondering when Kraft gonna go see his daughter about to have that baby. You know, and that's a special moment for him. I'm telling him ahead of time, man. I'm proud of you. This man cares so much for his children. I hope they hear this show. Him loving his kids is an inspiration to all us men, you know, and he like, yo, I gotta be there. They want you there, and I want you there, and that's why I had to bring her and stop everything, because we care. This is a caring show. This is why we got energy. If you can't be real, I promise, don't come here. If you want to be fake and sell some fake product, don't ever come here. But I promise you come here. You're gonna love what we got.
Yeah.
You will share what we do. And if you don't, that's up to you. But I promise you, it ain't fake here. I don't got time to fake. I've been caring since day one. It's just I don't get it back.
Yeah.
Lord, that's
Go ahead.
Real quick. I just want to get all this real quick. Bottom line, with women and men. Bottom line, if there's a strong founded union there, and both parties understand the dynamics of what it takes to be a king, what it takes to be a queen, then there is no cheating.
No cheating.
There is no cheating. There's no entertaining. There is none of that.
No taste of it.
And real quick, be girl crazy. Do that. Hair stuff, all of that. I'll let y'all know what it is.
All right.
Be real crazy.
And we gotta close out our show right now. We are over actually. We want to thank you folks so much for being here tonight. This is Bar Talk with Jay. My name is Craftmatic. This is my boy Smooth Jay. And we want to just thank you folks for being here with us tonight. It's just these discussions are so liberating, and I hope you can feel it as much as we can. We are here every Thursday from 7 to 8, Facebook Live. We're on every major platform. And please like, share, subscribe, share, subscribe.
Yes.
Bring your friends and family out. This is the only place where we're talking the realness. And we love you folks. We appreciate you. And with that, we are out.
Ain't no last calls here.
Bar Talk with Jay.